Meet the new Citroen C4, the latest style-focused small and sporty SUV from the French car maker. It's got a strong equipment list, a vibrant interior concept and a perky turbo engine. But will that be enough to get Aussie buyers on board? Let's find out. Originally a conventional hatchback, the Citroen C4 small car morphed into the unloved C4 Cactus SUV, and now it's become a coupe-like SUV. Just one model grade is offered in Australia, the Shine variant, and it will set you back more than 40 grand once on-road costs are added. Rivals? Well, Citroen reckons this SUV's appeal is so expansive it has no direct competitors, which is just silly. We point out vehicles like the Renault Arkana and Mazda CX-30. The exterior design is unconventional, but I kind of like that. There's loads of visual flourishes, such as the split-level LED headlights and ultra-slim grille at the front. And don't get me started on the rear. There's more eye candy here than an optometrist rave party. The sleek rear window ending in this funky spoiler and underpinned by spaceship-like LED taillights. If you want to stand out from the crowd, this is one way to do it. There is an EV version available in Europe, which would be pretty cool. But at the moment, this fossil-fueled 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine is the only choice in Australia. The engine pumps through a conventional 8-speed automatic transmission, driving the front wheels. Citroen are masters of dramatic design, and the inside is arguably more radical than the outside. And I really like it. Beyond the unorthodox cabin decor and these striking seat designs, there's an impressive level of comfort. The heated seats are supportive and feature 4-way power adjust, and although they have manual slide movement, you do get a massage function. There aren't many cars for under 40k that offer a massage feature, and though it's not Range Rover quality, it is still very soothing. The rest of the cabin is nicely finished with a blend of high quality soft touch and lower quality hard plastics. The controls and ergonomics are sound. The steering wheel is funky looking but small and easy to use with good controls. Overall, the cabin is a rather nice place to spend time. In terms of storage, the Citroen does pretty well. It's not amazing, but it does have a few very interesting features. Firstly, the glove box is super deep, but secondly, check this out. There's a secret drawer with a tablet holder, and the passenger can mount it here. You just slide it in like that, it fits every time, and Bob's your uncle. There's also a pair of deep but unadjustable cup holders, dual incidental storage shelves complete with a secret compartment to hide your phone from prying eyes. There's no wireless phone charger, which is disappointing, but USB-A and USB-C ports are handy. I love that there's now physical climate controls, something its little brother, the C3, does not offer. There's also an oversized sunroof with a blind, but no sunglasses holder. A decent-sized 10-inch screen is quite nicely integrated into the dash. You've got the separate volume control, and I like this little finger shelf here to use the touchscreen. The menu system is fairly basic. There's not a lot going on, but it is easy to use, so bonus points there. Now, when you flick on Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it only takes up a small section of the screen. I kind of wish it took up more of that 10 inches. You get a small 5.5-inch digital driver's display that looks pretty cool and is easy to read, but doesn't have a huge amount of customizability. Yes, there are several different menus, but they're not very detailed. However, you do get a pop-out head-up display with real-time speed limit updates that is very good. The C4 is one of the first Citroens to use this new gear shifter too. Looks a bit weird, but it works pretty well. I'll chuck it in reverse, and you can see you've got this reversing camera with a few different modes here, but it's supposed to have a 360-degree surround camera, and it kind of works. Watch this. We'll just go forward quickly, and we pop it in reverse, and there we go, filling it in. And guess what though? We'll go with 270-degree camera, I think. It has a good suite of safety features, including an advanced traffic sign and speed limit recognition system that detects stop signs. But there's no active steering or lane keeping assistance, just a lane departure warning system. It also hadn't been tested by ANCAP at the time of filming. Backseat room isn't too bad for a small SUV. There's scooped ceiling allowing taller types a bit more headroom. Leg room isn't amazing, but overall, not too shabby. Seat comfort is pretty good, but amenity is so-so, with air vents, one USB-A port, LED reading lights, seat back pockets, but no pop-out armrest. However, I do like the zip-up ISOFIX covers. Very neat. The boot is well sized. You can actually cram quite a bit of junk in there, but it's far from class leading. Amenity is below average with 2 shopping bag hooks, 4 tie-down points and a weak source light. There's no secret storage, just a space-saver spare tyre, but the rear seats do fold down for more room. Alright, bit of a mixed bag there. Let's see how she drives. Cue the French trip-hop music, please. First impression, not bad. The 3-cylinder engine has a lot of character and it's quite entertaining to control. It generates a pleasant thrum you feel through the seat, and while it's certainly not the quietest and most refined engine out there, it generates ample thrust, and the 8-speed automatic transmission is a diligent partner. 3 power modes, Eco, Normal and Sport, deliver tangible differences to the way the powertrain responds. I really like steering the car even on boring urban roads because, well, this little steering wheel is just a delight. And look, the turning circle is not great. It's pretty average, as I've discovered, but one area it does excel, ride comfort. As a point of difference, Citroen has fitted progressive hydraulic stop cushions to the dampers, which work very effectively to smooth out the suspension stroke, which keeps the car settled over bumpy roads. I wouldn't call it a magic carpet ride, as Citroen claims, but it is a very comfortable car to drive. When it comes to driving dynamics, the C4 goes alright. It has a pretty flat attitude through corners, but when push comes to shove, the front end feels a bit vague and it lacks confidence. But it's nothing if not efficient. The tiny 3-cylinder engine, a frugal operator when cruising. This is technically an SUV, but with only 150mm of ground clearance, you don't get that high ride height. That commanding view of the road is nowhere to be seen. Visibility is further impacted by woefully large blind spots at the rear, thanks to that swoopy roof design. But by and large, the driving experience is quite enjoyable. I like the new Citroen C4's offbeat design. It's a quirky crossover with plenty of charm that represents decent value for money, thanks to its strong equipment list. But I reckon Aussie buyers are going to need more convincing to jump on board. In fact, I think the all-electric version would get more attention, even if it's more expensive again. However, those who do take a punt on this unique French SUV may just fall in love. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment or hit the like button, and feel free to subscribe. Or if you don't want to do that, make sure you call your mum and tell her you love her.